Hello. So this will be a short video with a reminder of something that many of you probably already know, but might forget about what it takes to actually live a quite good life. Because I've noticed that some people, they are always, chasing happiness or chasing the light, or with some idea, I suppose, that they can reach a life where they will always have happy feelings and that will always be joy and without pain or without anger or without anxiety or worry or something like that. That's like something that they chase. Or I notice that there might be the contrast of people who are more, dependent on suffering and dependent on feeling low and dependent on or have this idea that life is all about suffering and life is about working with yourself. And it's funny, even some people who get addicted almost to trauma or their own traumas, they get addicted to going to therapy and working on themselves and just feeding more and more into this narrative of like there's something wrong with them. So just a reminder that life is not either just about happiness and pleasure and having fun, but it's not also just about suffering and working hard and about pain. It's always about accepting the balance and accepting the timing of every emotion and every state of mind that you have, that every emotion has its place in your life. A problem often comes when we don't accept, for example, when pain comes, we start to suppress it. It doesn't go away. We know that instead when we suppress it, it gives more symptoms. And then we actually can't chase happiness. We are not actually ever happy because there's so much suppressed emotions. So the trick, of course, it's easier said than done, but when there is pain in life, to fully accept it, to let it be there with the faith that this too shall pass, that there will be another emotion coming in soon. We get problems when we interfere with the natural process of emotions and sensations flowing through us. And this goes on also to deep level, like physiological level of neurotransmitters that also has this natural pace of dopamine releasing. And then when it's released, there is a pause of rest where you should have to accept the rest and have to accept waiting for the motivation for the dopamine to release again so that the body gets going again. But when we interfere with this natural process, when we force happiness, when we sort of force we should always be high, then we don't accept and surrender to and take care of the pain and the boring or the suffering in our life. When we don't accept that, only forcing happiness, what will happen is that eventually the suffering, the pain will build up, so it will become a lifelong suffering with a toxic positivity. Or in the other way around, if we actually don't allow pleasure, if we don't allow our motivation to flow through us, our zest of life, our will to do things, when we don't allow that, we don't allow happiness because of different reasons, because of our past, our upbringing, our genes, etc. Then obviously we will be addicted to just allowing, pain and to ruminate in that and to have that as a foundational state in our life. So the trick, really, the key to have a good life is really to accept, just as the seasons that comes, winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, and it goes round and round. Just as that goes around, we should accept that flow in us, that sometimes we need to rest and have it boring and have no motivation sometimes we have frustration in us, irritation, sometimes we have anger, sometimes we have grief, sometimes we, don't think that anything is fun. We should allow that and have faith that the body, that soon summer will come, that something else will come. But as same as when summer is there, it won't stay forever. Like it won't stay. We will not feel this level of joy forever. It is impossible. It will go down, and then accept that. So the more we accept the flow, the more quality of life will it be. Of course, we can then be aware of if we have stayed too long in a state, if we don't accept it for it to change. But then it often has to do with how we interfere with the flow. So accepting and surrendering to the seasons of your emotions, the seasons of life is really a key to learn and to get a higher quality of your life. To not try to control life as much, not chase light or not stay loyal to darkness, to really have that balance. So in a way, that's probably something many of you already know, but it's very easy to forget when we are in the midst of doing something. So that was just a quick reminder of allowing every part in you to be there, so that it more easily, naturally can transform into the next one. Have you noticed what happens when you interfere and try to control too much your happiness or your pain? When you try to change it too much in the moment when you're not present with it? Please answer in the comment section if you noticed what happens then, and or if you have any other comments about this theme of seasonal change of life, to heighten your life quality. So I hope this reminder landed good in you, and until next time, thank you.